Hello, my dear Bandit players. I come bearing some news. Now that the SGT channel has been revised into the SGT Bandit News, I come bearing some brand new news about the game and also some little ideas to help better the game and help the players enjoy it. But currently, that's not what we're talking about. We're talking about the main issue of one of our older characters from the game, Nero. Due to the constant nerfs and buffs of the characters lately and the new updates, Nero has surprisingly become extremely overpowered, and it has become an issue. Nowadays, every time you get on the damn game, there's always a Nero in every lobby, and they know every absolute move. For the reason of that, I do not understand. Now, I want to take in consideration of why I am so worked up about him. See, personally, I don't believe Nero should be able to do two attacks and just body slam your ass into 1,000 pieces. The fact that he already has a dash that can do literally half your health and then combined it with W1 is insane. And I wish that could be different because it shouldn't do as much damage as it does. But due to the recent update patches and everything else, it has made him literally the most overpowered character in the game, besides Revis at them. Well, Revis got a little buff, but still is pretty scuffed. Hell, I even have played Revis and still is pretty scuffed. But we're not on Revis, we're talking about Nero. See, due to the multiple updates, like I said before, it has caused us an issue. And I wish that the dev would actually start taking more care of this instead of making it like leaving it the way it is. See, people who played Nero are becoming to the point where we literally can't do anything anymore because every new player, the second they see someone that's good at Nero, they immediately buy him. We're like, yeah, let's go, let's fight. Boom, bop, pow. And it's no longer fun because in every lobby you go into, there's like 2 to 3 Neros every time. And it's really made me annoyed personally. I know a lot of other people are annoyed by it. They really want him to be not buffed, nerfed. Sorry. They need him to be nerfed. And I personally, myself, I do want him nerfed as well. But lately, the dev hasn't been really working on the game. And even with our begging for bug fixes and updates, it has been lacking. And it's starting to die. See, it already has a small fan base. It only gets usually about 100 players a day. And the max of that is usually around I say roughly around 12 is when the max amount of players start to get on, which is kind of bad. Of course, it is a website browser game, so having the ability to have almost 100 players daily is pretty good. But what's not good is the fact that the dev doesn't care, or at least it feels like the dev doesn't care. Because the players in the community are getting tired of waiting 3 years for just a singular update. That's an exaggeration. It doesn't take 3 years. This game only came out, like, in October. Or at least that's when everyone found out about the game. Me personally, I started when Nero and Xenoman came out. And I used to be a Dante main. Then I transitioned over to Die. And yeah, from there I just went back to Zito and started grinding that way. But now we're getting off topic. It feels as if the dev isn't focusing on anything like all the problems, instead more focusing on the stuff that he wants, and it's starting to become more biased. Now, I have no hatred, or I'm not trying to diss the dev or anything, or annoy the dev, but me personally, I've gotten to the point where I feel like I could do better as a dev if I were to be the dev. And it's made me want to design my own stuff to the point because I'm getting tired of it. The rest of the people are getting tired of it, and we need something fresh and new. And it needs to be fixed. Now, here's the thing: either you make every character completely overpowered to make it completely balanced, or you nerf the hell out of Nero. The bodyguard is fine. Bodyguard is decent. The attack ranges are fine. That, no. But Nero, I mean, as in Freak. Freak needs to be fixed. We get it. It says in his lore he's supposed to be a boss character. But that lore hasn't been touched in forever. So how can we tell that's even true lore? I say we just need a new update to fix everything. And maybe even a new character. I have been designing a new character for the Bandits game, and hopefully that the dev will accept it. So far, if you would like to check it out, I will leave the Bandit Discord down in the description below, and I will also leave my main channel where I do stream and record and all my items and stuff. I also record on Twitch if you'd like to check that out. Now, that's the end of our Bandit news, and I hope you appreciated this new little episode. And have a wonderful day. Goodbye, my fellow bandit brethren and sisterin, and farewell.